There are still some major questions that remain in this case, including sentencing and whether prosecutors will retry on that murder charge.
Attorneys and law enforcement officers are now looking ahead to what comes next for Jason Meade.
10 TV's Libby Cathy was outside the Franklin County Courthouse all afternoon as this verdict came in and joins us now live in studio. Libby.
That's right, Jeff. And now that the verdict is in, attention turns to what happens next for Jason Meade. Attorneys for former Franklin County Deputy Jason Meade are now focused on sentencing after a jury found Meade guilty of reckless homicide in the death of Casey Goodson Jr. In a statement, Meade's attorneys say, in part, an issue that is remaining is the appropriate punishment for reckless homicide. This is the province of Judge Young, and his decision is guided by sentencing factors, not sympathy. They have not said whether they plan to appeal the conviction. In Ohio, reckless homicide is a third-degree felony that does not automatically carry prison time, but it can bring a sentence of roughly 9 to 36 months. Meanwhile, Fraternal Order of Police Capital City Lodge 9 President Brian Steele calling the verdict disappointing and questioning the decision to revoke Meade's bond.
When you have an officer, a 25-year veteran, a U.S. Marine, now he's getting locked up in accounting. To me, that's kind of a joke. You cannot tell me politics does not influence policing in court. Another
lingering question is whether prosecutors will try Meade a third time on the murder charge. After the jury could not reach a verdict, the judge declared a mistrial on that count.
Now, any decision to try the murder a third time will be on the hands of prosecutor favor. I hope she objectively, I hope she looks through this case, sees it for what it is. 2 juries couldn't get it, and I hope that's the end of the day.
So far, prosecutors say no decision has been made.
There is one charge that is unresolved. We are making no decisions regarding that today. We will have to consult with the county prosecutor's office, and mutually, I believe we'll make a determination.
Steele also argued the case should have been moved out of Franklin County, citing recent high-profile trials involving law enforcement that were held in a different jurisdiction.
You should have this in another town, in another city, for the sake of both families.
Franklin County Prosecutor Shayla Favor did put out a statement tonight. She did not say if there would be another retrial on the murder charge yet, but did say in part, quote, "The truth is there are no winners today. 2 lives have been forever changed, and 2 families have carried the weight of that reality for the past 5 years." Now, close friends and family of Meade tell our Lacey Crisp that Meade, who is also a pastor, had come to terms in recent weeks with whatever the jury decided. But tonight, his family, his wife, also dealing with the fact that Meade is now behind bars ahead of his sentencing. The judge said today that sentencing will be on July 16th. Reporting live in studio, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.